That's a great comparison. The 2026 Polestar 3 and the 2026 Volvo EX90 are essentially corporate cousins, as both are luxury electric SUVs built on the same SPA2 platform and share much of the same core technology. Point 1. However, they are targeted at slightly different customers, resulting in key differences in design, seating, and driving. Focus.Here is a side-by-side comparison of the key anticipated features and differences for the 2026 models, including the significant confirmed upgrade to an 800V architecture for improved charging. Key differentiators: Polestar 3 vs Volvo EX90. 2026 Polestar 3. Primary focus: sporty, dynamic driving, minimalist design. Body style: sleek, coupe-like SUV profile. Seating capacity: 5 seats, 2-row. Driving experience: sportier, better handling, torque vectoring rear axle, performance brakes. Technology: clean, minimalist Google-based infotainment. Maximum cargo: up to 1,411 liters, rear seats folded. Exterior dimensions: shorter, approximate 4,900 mm, lower, approximate 1,627 mm. 2026 Volvo EX90. Primary focus: ultimate safety, comfort, and practicality. Body style: traditional, boxier SUV profile. Seating capacity: 6 or 7 seats, 3-row. Driving experience: more comfortable and composed, focused on ride quality. Technology: more features focused on family and internal safety, example LiDAR, driver understanding system. Maximum cargo: up to 1,915 liters, rear seats folded. Exterior dimensions: longer, approximate 5,037 mm, taller, approximate 1,747 mm. Shared core specifications: dual motor models. Since they are based on the same platform, they share many technical specs. Platform: SPA2, scalable product architecture 2. Battery: approximately 111 kWh nominal capacity, 107 kWh usable. Charging architecture: 2026 model year confirmed to move from 400V to a faster 800V system for improved DC fast charging times, targeting a 10 to 80% charge in around 20 minutes. Maximum DC fast charging, up to 250 kilowatts. Standard power: dual motor, approximate 489 HP/620 lb-ft of torque. Performance power: performance pack/trim, approximate 517 HP/671 lb-ft of torque. Infotainment: both utilize a large central display running a native Google Android Automotive OS system. Safety technology: both feature advanced safety systems, with the EX90 placing a greater emphasis on new features like standard LiDAR for advanced autonomous driving capabilities. Which one is right for you? Polestar 3, the driver's choice. Choose the Polestar 3 if you prioritize a sportier driving experience, a more aggressive and coupe-like design, and if you only need a 2-row, 5-seat luxury SUV. Its focus is more on dynamic performance in a modern, minimalist cabin aesthetic. Volvo EX90, the family flagship. Choose the Volvo EX90 if you need the maximum passenger and cargo capacity with its 3 rows of seating. Its focus is on supreme comfort, class-leading safety, with features like LiDAR, and a more traditional, although still modern, luxury SUV feel for family use. Key specifications and technical backbone. 2026 Polestar 3. The 2026 Polestar 3 receives a major upgrade, moving to an 800-volt electrical architecture, enabling faster DC charging, up to 350 kW, and improved efficiency, about 6% better, according to WLTP claims. Battery and powertrain options. Rear motor, 92 kWh battery pack, output around 245 kW/480 nanometers, approximate, in one report. Dual motor, 106 kWh battery pack, approximately 400 kW/700 nanometers. Performance, also 106 kWh, Up to 500 kW/870 nanometers, 0 to 100 km per hour in about 3.9 s in one test. Charging, from 10% to 80% in about 22 minutes, in ideal conditions, with the new architecture. Platform/shared underpinnings. The Polestar 3 and the X90 share the same SPA2 platform, from the same group, in many markets. Size and positioning. The Polestar 3 is positioned as a 5-seater, more sporty in design and stance compared to the X90, which is larger and offers more seating/room. 2026 Volvo EX90. For 2026 the X90 also receives an 800-volt architecture upgrade. Huge news. This enables much faster charging and improvements in efficiency/power. Charging and architecture. Volvo states the new X90 can add up to 250 km of range in just 10 minutes, under ideal DC fast charging conditions, with the 800V system. Performance figures. While Volvo hasn't released fully detailed specs for every trim, for 2026, the prior 2025 X90 dual motor output was 402 HP, 300 kW, with 770 nanometers torque. The 2026 performance variant is expected to go higher, reports 670 HP for top trims. Seating/room/practicality. The X90 is more oriented toward family/practicality, often offering 7 seats, depending on market, and more cargo/room than the Polestar. What to watch/caveats. Final range/power numbers. Many of the 2026 numbers are announced or estimated. Full EPA, or equivalent, test numbers may still be pending. Seat count and cargo differences. If you need 7 seats regularly, the X90 may edge out the Polestar, which in many markets is 5 seats, unless Polestar offers a 7-seat variant. Price and options. Pricing will vary by market, Indonesia included, and standard equipment may differ. Options can change the value significantly. Charging network and infrastructure in Indonesia. Because you are in Banda Aceh, Indonesia, consider how well your local charging infrastructure supports high-power DC fast charging, and whether the model supports local charging standards. An 800V system is excellent, but only great if matched by charger availability. Service, brand support, and availability. Polestar is newer, in many markets, than Volvo. Check local dealer/network coverage, parts/service support. Trade-off between performance versus practicality. The Polestar leans more sporty, the Volvo leans more practical. Choose based on your usage, daily commuting, family, cargo, long trips, versus sporty EV experience.